Hello everyone, thanks for joining us. My name is Andrew Mercer, and today I'm going to show you how to remove the rear wheel from a chain-driven motorcycle. So stay tuned. This question today of how to remove the rear wheel actually comes from one of our subscribers named Don Buell. So Don Buell, as he's not related to the motorcycle Buell, but that's Don Buell. So Don asked about how to remove the rear wheel on your motorcycle. And the reason why he asked the question is, if you need to replace a tire on your motorcycle, when you bring it to the shop, they don't want to have your bike. They only want the wheel. So if you bring your bike in, you may be waiting a month to get your rear wheel, whereas if you bring the wheel in with the old tire on it, they will probably do it within a couple hours. So this is a good skill to have. Shouldn't take long. So let's get right at it. Before I get started, I have to say I love this bike. I've been working on this bike my whole life. It's been in the family forever, so I just love working on it. And it's a lot of things on this stuff I did when I was a kid, so it's kind of old hand. Okay, so first of all, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to loosen up these bolts on the back. These are the guides that help us tighten and loosen our chain. These guides here on the back. So first thing we're going to do is loosen those up. There's a 14 millimeter wrench on the inside and a 12 on the outside. So here we go. So just loosen that one a little bit first. Just get it back to the way a little bit. And we'll loosen the inside one, the outside one, which is 12, and that shouldn't be snug. Anyway. Okay, there you go. We'll do it on the other side as well. Once you have the cotter pin out of the axle bolt right here, you need to actually release the axle bolt. Now the tool I use to do that is the tool that's in the tool kit. It comes with this wrench. It's a 26 millimeter wrench. This is what I use. I like it. It works better than anything else I've ever seen, and hey, it gets in there. So there you go. You put this little extension on because it's quite tight. You notice that it didn't come all the way off because the exhaust is in the way, but when we pull the axle, it will give us a bit more room in a few minutes. I've got the retaining bolt for the axle released on the other side, so now what I need to do is put my screwdriver through and pull it through until it brings up on that bolt again on the opposite side. Now I can just reach down and loosen that bolt off the rest of the way and take the bolt and the washer. Don't want to lose your washer. And then I can pull the axle all the way through. Now remember, I have a piece of wood below the tire to catch the tire so it doesn't just fall to the floor. Okay, here we go. Here you go, axle's out. That's it. The tire is now supported on the floor on a block of wood, and the axle's out. So now the chain is pretty loose, so all I need to do now is to release the chain from around the sprocket. And you may need to spin the tire a little bit to do that and get it all nice and loose. On the brake side over here, on the right hand side, we have disc brakes on this bike. Very big warning. Warning, warning. When you take this off, you take the disc out, you can't touch the brake lever on these disc brakes, because the pistons will squeeze together, and there's nothing in here to keep them apart. They'll squeeze together and you won't be able to get them apart again. So the piston that's in here needs to be left alone. Do not, under any circumstances, touch the brake lever when this disc comes out. You may want to put a warning tag on it or something. I've even heard of fellows actually taking their brake lever off because they don't want anybody to touch it if your bike's going to be left for a little while. So we'll do that. So just be very, very careful. Now, on the right side, you'll see my brakes about to collapse down, fall loose. We don't want that to happen. I want to support it. So you can get it up, clear the tire so it's not pinched, and then you're going to support it with some bungee cords or maybe a tie wrap to make sure it doesn't go falling around. Keep the weight off of the brake tubes. And that's it. We got a tire off. We got our tire off. Nothing to it. There wasn't much to this at all. You can see this one's pretty bald. Now, a couple little things to keep in mind. Your wheel is going to have some spacers in it. that's in the axle. You can see this, these some spacers. And spacers, they are going to keep your alignment and everything and all the geometry of your wheel correct. So don't lose your spacers. Take them out, put a little tie wrap around them with a little bit of paper marking which side it came out of, because you might have one on each side. You don't want to forget which one they came out of, so do that. Then when you go to put them back in again, you make sure you put them back in the proper side of the wheel. So that's basically it. While you got it off, do some inspection. Inspect your sprocket, make sure it's nice and round. Inspect your brakes, your brake pads, your disc, everything in it. Have a good look to make sure everything's right. And that's it. When you go to put it back on, repeat the process in reverse. Nothing to it. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got any questions, just like Don Buell had this question, if you've got any other questions, you make sure you send them to me in the comment section below, and I'll try to get on them. Also, give me a subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like this. Give me a like, and I'll try to keep them coming. Okay, guys, take it easy. I'll see you later.